Now you may be asking, Diego, did you really just cover this dinosaur because it just happens to have the same name as the virus that is currently causing this pandemic? Yes, I did. Now I know you all must be really tired of hearing about this virus, and I'm probably not helping with that, but I really do these things just for the sake of bringing some lightheartedness into our current situation, as it's been pretty serious and very tense around the world this last month or so. And of course, it wouldn't be me if I didn't mesh dinosaurs into it in some way or another. So I purposely picked this one to talk about in this month's episode of Dinosaur of the Month. And before I get into this, I just want to clarify that no, this dinosaur has nothing to do with the actual coronavirus, nor does anything else that just happens to have the same name as coronavirus. I know there are idiots out there that think there's some sort of correlation, and it's because of those falsely thought correlations that have affected certain people and businesses in our time of the pandemic. Just use your common sense, people. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, the word corona has a couple of different meanings. The main one being the body part resembling that of a crown, and that's very fitting for the kind of dinosaur that we're going to be talking about today. Because the kind of dinosaur we're going to be talking about is a ceratopsid dinosaur whose name Coronasaurus means crowned lizard, which again is referring to its frill. Now this episode of Dinosaur of the Month is going to be a lot shorter than our usual episodes, mainly because I couldn't find a whole lot of information on this dinosaur. But regardless, I still managed to learn something new from this dinosaur with the little information that I did end up finding. So let's go ahead and get into it. So besides its frill, which is where its name obviously comes from, this dinosaur had a bit of a strange skull structure as it had a single nasal horn as well as curved horns atop of its frill. But to me, what makes this skull structure a little weird were the little horns it had right on its brow, which are commonly seen among centrosaurs, which is a subspecies to the ceratopsid family. This family consisted of many other well-known ceratopsian dinosaurs including Styracosaurus, Pachyrhinosaurus, and of course the Centrosaurus itself. Coronasaurus stood at around 16 feet in length, weighing in at around 2 tons. Between 1996 and 2000, the Coronasaurus was discovered in the Oldman Formation in Alberta, Canada, by paleontologist Philip John Currie. Another specimen was discovered near Warner, Alberta, which both graves dated back to the late Cretaceous period. Along with this specimen of the Coronasaurus found in the Oldman Formation, it had shared the land with several other predators, as there were also remains of dinosaurs such as Daspletosaurus, Troodon, and even Dromaeosaurus. Other herbivores that roamed this land alongside the Coronasaurus included Driposaurus, Parasaurolophus, and Chasmosaurus. Around 5 years later, it was officially described and named by Michael J. Ryan and Anthony P. Russell as at first Coronasaurus, but it was later seen more as a new species to the already named Centrosaurus apertus. So the Coronasaurus was given the name Centrosaurus brinkmanni, named after Donald Brinkman, who dedicated his time to researching in paleoecology. But despite all of this, if I'm correct from what I've read, they never really found the monophyletic clade between these two creatures. Yet its name remained Centrosaurus brinkmanni. In case you couldn't already tell, it remained a mystery for quite some time which group the Coronasaurus was really a part of. Because while the Centrosaur group was a subspecies within the ceratopsids, within that group certain centrosaurs were more related than others. For example, people thought the Styracosaurus was more closely related to the Pachyrhinosaurus, only to later conclude that the Coronasaurus, or Centrosaurus brinkmanni, was more closely related to the Styracosaurus as it was in the same sister group of its biological clade, meaning these two shared an ancestral predecessor. And upon doing a bit more reading, it seems that both C. apertus and C. brinkmanni do share a common ancestor and are more closely related, meaning both of these centrosaurs shared a common ancestor with not just Styracosaurus, but with other ceratopsids such as Rupeosaurus and Spinops. But anyways guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of information on this dinosaur, but regardless, I did learn a bit about classifications within these subspecies and just dinosaurs in general. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed this, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Dinosaur of the Month and other cool dinosaur stuff I post on this channel. That's all I have to say for now guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please have a nice day.